This is the Mainz, a Tier 7 premium cruiser. It's the main reward at milestone 120 of the Origin of Wisdom campaign. I've heard a lot about the ship. Many have compared it to the Wiemer and the Hipper, but mostly the Wiemer because of its quick reloading guns. So with that, let's take a look at the setup of the ship and the commander, who is Karl von Mueller. His base trait is hardy, increases the maximum speed of your cruiser. As for inspirations, I have Norman Scott, directed impact, increases the shell grouping of your cruiser's main guns. The second inspiration is Yamamoto, right through, enhances the armor piercing capabilities of your cruiser shells. So this is the accuracy build commander, and I'm looking to get citadel hits on cruisers here with this setup. Beyond range is the first skill, increases the main battery range of your cruiser, and this comes in handy in a standard battle. Big time, you get close to 18-19 kilometer range with this setup. The second skill is Igniter, increases the chance of causing fire with your cruiser's main or secondary battery HE shells, and the Mainz does start fires fairly quick, just like the Wiemer. Third skill is Punch Through, increases the armor piercing capabilities and maximum damage of your cruiser's AP shells, so we're once again trying to increase the punch through to get more citadel hits. And Fixated is the fourth skill. It increases the main battery shell grouping of your cruiser and improves the main battery accuracy for any ship type. So this really is the accuracy build commander for the German cruisers. As for the legendary skill, I have Refill Station. It reduces the reload time of your cruiser's main batteries, as well as increases the range of the cruiser's main guns, but that happens at 2 kilometers of an ally, and I have them ranked up to legendary rank 2. Upgrading to legendary rank 3 will increase the radius to 2.75 kilometers, and when this happens, you do get close to 20 kilometer range with the Mainz. Okay, let's take a look at the upgrades for the Mainz. First upgrade I have is Aiming Systems Mod 1. Dispersion of the main battery is improved by 7%. Torpedo launcher traverse speed is also improved by 20%. And the secondary battery firing range and its dispersion is 5% respectively. The second upgrade is Propulsion Mod 2. Time taken to reach full power when accelerating is cut in half, minus 50%, and this is important because the Mainz is not as maneuverable as the Wiemer. And to that end, we have used Steering Gears Mod 3 for upgrade slot number 3. Rudder shift time is improved by 40%, and steering gear repair time is improved by 80%. And on the fourth upgrade slot, we have Main Battery Mod 3. Main battery reload time is decreased by 12%, and the main battery traverse speed is also slowed down by 13%, but this isn't really much of a problem. As for the loadout, we have your normal ammunition, the high explosive shells, armor piercing shells, and torpedoes, and we'll get into that later in the stats. As far as consumables, you have the normal damage control party consumable. Duration is 5 seconds, and the reload time is 60 seconds. Number of consumables is unlimited. And the second consumable is either the sonar or the defensive AA fire. I think everybody would select the sonar. And the detection of torpedoes is 3.8 kilometers. Detection of ships is 5.6 kilometers. Consumable duration is 118 seconds. Reload time is 180 seconds, and you have 2 of those consumables. The third consumable is Catapult Fighter, which follows a ship and automatically attacks enemy aircraft. This is pretty good if there's aircraft carriers in the game. Consumable duration is 100 seconds, reload time is 80 seconds, and you have 3 of these consumables. The last consumable is Repair Party. Partially restores a ship's HP by repairing any light damage. HP per second repaired is 255. The duration is 28 seconds. Reload time is 60 seconds, and you have 2 of these consumables. I'm not running any boosters right now, but in a battle I will select the Epic Battle Booster here to increase the range of the guns even further. As far as camouflage, the ship comes with a Type 9 Premium Permanent Camouflage, which decreases the firing accuracy of the enemy and reduces the ship detectability by 4.5% respectively. And you see I have the silver flag here, and you know, it says here its glare might just blind your enemies, and that's kind of why I'm using it, because you just never know if it's going to work out for you. As far as the stats, survivability is 42,500, armor is 16 to 150 millimeter, torpedo damage reduction is 22%. As far as the artillery, and that's the big deal here, you have 4 turrets of 3 guns each, firing range is 17.4 kilometers, reload time is 5 seconds, traverse speed is 27.2 seconds, HE shell damage is 1700 at 11% chance of setting fire, but that's every 5 seconds, so it does add up pretty quickly, and you'll see that the fires do start extremely well on the mines. AP shell damage is 4,212. Secondary armament firing range is 5.8 kilometers with a reload time of 3.3 seconds, and the shell damage is 1200 with an 8% chance of setting fire. Torpedoes, you have 4 torpedo launchers of 4 torpedoes each, and this does come in handy, as you're going to see in the highlight video. We take on 2 cruisers, 2-on-1, and we destroy both of them with the torpedoes. Reload time is 90 seconds. 180 degree turn time is 6 seconds, so that really helps out, as you're going to see. Maximum damage is 13,700. Detectability by sea is 1.3 kilometers. Torpedo range is 6 kilometers, and the speed is 64 knots, which is okay. Here is your AA defenses. You do have quite a few of them here. Maneuverability. Maximum speed is 33.5 knots. Turning circle radius is 720 meters. And this is a little bit wider of a turning circle radius than the Wiemer. And this is in great part why the Mainz is not as maneuverable as the Wiemer. So you really have to be careful, and you don't want to go out in the open water if you can all help it. Especially against battleships. If you're up against cruisers, you'll probably be okay. Concealment, 13.1 kilometers by sea, 8.2 kilometers by air. Let's take a look at the armor view. And here you can see there is green armor, there's yellow armor down on the bow, and that will help protect you a little bit. There's a little bit on the side by the engine over here in the rudders, but you can see the guns are protected pretty well, but the main towers up here is the superstructure is pretty lightly armored, so there's nothing you can do about that. You should be aware of it though. So let's remove the armor and take a look at the citadel, and you can see you do have orange on top, but you have blue on the sides. So if you're broadside, especially against battleships, you will get taken out extremely quickly, probably, as I said, easier than the Wiemer, because the Mainz is not as maneuverable, so you want to be mindful of that. Alright, let's take a look at the overview. Tough, it's above average base HP rating, and there's nothing wrong with that, because it will definitely come in handy if you're ever in a match that you're not behind cover. Extended sonar. The sonar's range or duration is increased. That is awesome. Modest guns. This ship is armed with low caliber main battery guns, but you're going to see that really is not going to be much of a problem. If you get in the right situation, you're going to devastate the red team. The Mainz project is a cruiser with 150 millimeter guns, Cruiser K. which was developed in the mid-1930s on the basis of the Admiral Hipper-class ships, shortly after the construction of the latter began. She combined the rapid fire battery of light cruisers with the survivability of heavy ones, and that is awesome. Year of design is 1936, and there were no ships in the series, so it's a good thing we have the ship in the game. And that's it for the setup of the ship and the commander. Let's go out in a standard battle and check out some highlights. Alright, we're in the land of fire. Standard battle. Got von Mueller. And first thing I'm going to check out here once the game releases to battle is I'm going to check out the range of the main guns. 19.4 kilometers. And that is what the refill station will get you with von Mueller versus if you want to do the agile build with Luchins, you will have a far shorter range than you will with von Mueller, but you'll also have less maneuverability with von Mueller than you have with Luchins. So I'm just gonna come up these islands, use them for cover. I may go up to this island over here by B, or let me just stay right here for a while and see if some of the red team shows up. Right, the ship has been compared quite a bit to the Wiemer, and it is similar. It's certainly similar with the reload time of the main guns as well as the damage that the ship will inflict, but the maneuverability is the equalizer, you might say, because maneuverability is not the same as the Wiemer. And for me, this was a big problem. It's amazing how the ship disappears when I get my guns on him. I think he's going to stay lit now that he's on fire. Alright, got another fire. Let's see if we can keep the fires going on this guy. Alright, 3 fires on a Nagato. That is pretty good. Good way to start out here. A 4th fire. Oh boy. I think after 4 fires it caps off and you can't really get any more fires. So, alright. So North Carolina. It's darn near within range. Definitely in range, so we'll be going to town on this guy. Alright, another fire. He should show up. Being on fire, yeah, there he is. Alright, using auto aim to get the proper aiming lock on him. Alright, we're up to 57,000 damage in the first 5 minutes of the game here, all with HE. And in a second, we'll be switching to AP to see what that will get us. Okay, 61,000 and another fire. Holy cow. Am I going to get robbed? No, I got the damaged ship. I got the kill. That is awesome. All right, I'm switching to AP. See if we can get some good opportunities. All right, let me go out here. I think that Nagato is still out there. Looks like he's just out of my range. But I'm going to come over to B and take my chances. 85,000 damage from cover, so that is awesome. Okay, so there's a Richelieu that would be in play. In just a little bit, if I can get in this gap over here, this guy is going to be in a little bit of trouble too. All right, there we are. All right, got a Gorky over here. Alright, let me get up here so I can go one-on-one. Yes, and there's a hipper over there, so... Okay, where's this battleship? Wow, look at all those AP shells just bounce off. Okay, I'm going to go with HE here. Okay, let's see what the AP does here. All right, well, that is a great result there with the Mainz using Karl von Mueller. 400,000 credits, 125,000 damage, 203 target hits, 3 torpedo hits, 3 destroyed ships, 12 set fires, 3 cause floodings, a little bit of everything, a high caliber medal on top of it, and look at all those milestones we completed. Team result, first place overall in the match, even though it was only 2183 XP. Still, by the time it was all said and done, we cleared 252,051 credits. That is awesome. All in all, I really do like the Mainz. It is very similar to the Wiemer, and it is a lot less maneuverable than the Wiemer, and I had been experimenting with Lutyens as the commander, but he just does not have the range that Karl von Mueller has, and with refill station you get a little extra range. So there you go. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.
Destroyed an enemy cruiser.